Dear Patriots, before the news starts, please subscribe to our patriotic channel by clicking the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up to this video. Don't forget to leave your opinion below in the comments section. Share the news on Facebook and Twitter so you friends see it. Thank you.
California sheriff sick of illegal invasion, does something big about it, pays vicious price. As many of you can recall, last night we at Daily Vine reported about how the Orange County Sheriff's Department made public the release dates and names of jail inmates, including those in the U.S. illegally. This marked the latest local revolt against California's illegal sanctuary laws. Undersheriff Don Barnes confirmed this is in response to the harm done to the community of Orange County because of Senate Bill 54, which became law of the land in California on January 1 of this year. California Senate Bill 54 is the bill which restricts local law enforcement's cooperation with ICE agents and Border Patrol. A law which both Barnes and Sheriff Sandra Hutchens of Orange County vocally fought against. This name release, which is online for all the public to see, comes after multiple municipalities in Orange County have voiced opposition to SB 54, which legitimized the state's sanctuary movement. Although most elected officials in California do support this bill, the city of Los Alamitos last week voted to exempt its city from this asinine bill. Although most of those released were arrested for domestic violence, theft, criminal threats and multiple DUIs, during that same period of time 168 other inmates with more serious convictions did meet the requirements and were turned over to immigration agents as SB 54 allows. But today things took a turn for the ridiculous, even for the state of California. That's right, folks. In response to the Sheriff of Orange County, California protecting law-abiding American citizens and legal residents, the California Attorney General, Xavier Becerra, has now threatened to have the sheriff arrested for complying with federal law and helping ICE agents arrest illegals in Orange County. When Becerra was asked if he would arrest Undersheriff Barnes, he said it was his job to enforce the laws of California, and that he wants to make sure that every jurisdiction, including Orange County, understand what state law requires of the people of the state of California. Via the Gateway Pundit. Attorney General Xavier Becerra, state law is state law. And it is my job to enforce state law. I will do so. And we want to make sure that every jurisdiction, including Orange County, understand what state law requires of the people and the subdivisions of the state of California. Reporter: does that mean a lawsuit of the Sheriff's Department or the arrest of the sheriff? Xavier Becerra: I think I just answered that. More on this story from the Orange County Register. The Orange County Sheriff's Department, whose leadership opposes the new California sanctuary law that limits cooperation with federal immigration officials, announced Monday that it is now providing public information on when inmates are released from custody. As of Monday, March 26, an existing Who's in Jail online database includes the date and time of inmates' release, a move agency officials say will enhance communication with its law enforcement partners. The release date information applies to all inmates, not just those who are suspected of being in the country illegally. But the goal is to assist agents with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. This is in response to SB 54 limiting our ability to communicate with federal authorities and our concern that criminals are being released to the street when there's another avenue to safeguard the community by handing them over to ICE for potential deportation, Orange County Undersheriff Don Barnes said. Orange County officials did not confer with ICE before making the change, he said. ICE spokeswoman Lori Haley wrote in an email late Monday that she would not comment beyond what the sheriff has said. The new state law, dubbed the California Values Act, has recently seen a backlash from some Orange County communities. The City Council in Los Alamitos voted last week on an ordinance to exempt the city and northern Orange County from the state law. A few other Orange County cities are considering resolutions and other moves to voice their opposition to the law. The Yorba Linda City Council, for example, agreed to file an amicus brief to a lawsuit filed by the Trump administration against California and immigration-related laws the federal government alleges are unconstitutional. And on Tuesday, March 27, The Orange County Board of Supervisors is scheduled to consider a range of possible actions, from a resolution to pursuing litigation against the state. Annie Lai, co-director of the Immigrant Rights Clinic at UC Irvine, said the sheriff's new policy is part of a movement in Orange County to either undermine or get around the spirit of SB 54. The California Values Act already allows communication between local and federal agencies about release dates of those convicted of enumerated crimes who may be eligible for deportation, Lai noted. This change in policy is basically affecting everybody else who doesn't have a serious criminal history under SB 54, she said. Sheriff's deputies, however, will still not be able to assist in an actual transfer to ICE agents under state law. The release information, via a long list of names in alphabetical order, is now available for anyone to view at osc.org. Liberal witch bashes Trump for not punching back, Sanders burns her at the stake. Once again, President Donald Trump's press secretary makes us proud to be deplorables. Sarah Huckabee Sanders destroyed a liberal reporter after she bashed Trump for not punching back. The mainstream media won't ever let up in their psychotic attacks on President Donald Trump. Because of this, Trump wisely made Sarah Sanders his press secretary to keep the liberal media horde in line. Recently, one liberal reporter bashed the president for not punching back in the midst of multiple personal attacks. Leave it to the media to condemn Trump for being unpresidential and too blunt at one moment and then turn around and bash him for not punching back. Remember, because they can't employ good reasoning skills, this is how the left operates. One of the most obnoxious characters to go after Trump recently is porn star Stormy Daniels, aka Stephanie Clifford, with allegations of an affair in years past. The reporter bashing Trump brought up the subject during a recent White House press briefing. Have you sat down with the president and what has he told you that he wants us to know about this topic? Sanders was asked by the reporter in regards to the Stormy Daniels story. Because Sanders is always classy, she at first tried to answer the reporter in a polite manner. As I just said and we addressed a number of times, the president denied the allegations. I don't have anything else further to add, Sanders said, according to Daily Caller. You would think, by this point, the reporter might have taken the hint that her redundant questions were starting to irritate Sanders. Maybe that's assuming a little too much about the reporter's comprehension skills. It takes a special kind of person to work in the mainstream media machine, and by special I don't mean intellectually gifted. Clearly, it takes a level of repugnance that your average American can't even wrap their head around. Day after day, we watch the left attack President Donald Trump with everything they have in their arsenal. As they continue to fail miserably, their frustration starts to seep through the cracks of their plastic faces and Botox smiles. The end result is more than satisfying. Although the left wants America to see a polished and well-constructed team of intellectuals in the media, what we really notice is how sloppy and erratic they are in their thinking. President Trump could not have chosen a better person to be his press secretary than Sarah Sanders. Former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer was a mental weakling compared to Sanders. She knows exactly how to handle the daily grind in the pit of snakes, and she does it with grace and witty professionalism. It's too bad that other Trump appointees, such as those in the Department of Justice, don't show the same affinity for kicking liberal butts that Sanders does. That's what America needs, and it is one of the biggest reasons that we put Trump in the White House. Trump haters freak as Roseanne gives 30-star Stormy Daniels nasty surprise. Trump haters are freaking after Roseanne Barr came up big with a nasty surprise for porn star Stormy Daniels. You don't want to miss this. It's no secret that Roseanne Barr is a huge supporter of President Donald Trump. Now, Roseanne Barr is back on television in ABC's 20-year absent hit show Roseanne, and the first night the reboot aired, Stormy Daniels, aka Stephanie Clifford, got a hugely disappointing surprise. According to Daily Caller, ABC's reboot of the wildly popular sitcom Roseanne came back with a bang on Tuesday, March 27, 2018, and based on the tremendous ratings it received, it looks like all the haters in Hollywood can kiss Roseanne's deplorable butt, because the show isn't going anywhere. After taking a 20-year break from television, Roseanne roared back to life even better and funnier than before. Initial ratings indicated that 18.2 million households hit the couch to watch Roseanne Barr deliver her signature sarcasm, but, this time, as a character who supports President Donald Trump. Additionally, the show received a 5.1 rating among adults ages 18 to 49, which could mean that the producers of the show might have the highest rated sitcom in recent seasons if it maintains such big numbers. Roseanne is again a smashing success as Americans welcome back some of their most favorite television personalities of all time. One of the huge surprises about the first airing of Roseanne on Tuesday night was that its ratings impressively surpassed the overhyped 60 Minutes interview with former porn star Stormy Daniels on CBS this Sunday. Notably, ABC has committed to only 8 episodes of Roseanne, so far. If the power players at ABC have 2 brain cells to rub together, they will quickly sign the actors on the show to extended contracts to guarantee they won't seek work elsewhere. ABC reportedly wants to contend with top-rated shows like The Voice on NBC and splitting up together. In addition to the sudden success of Roseanne's rehash, other blasts from the past remakes, such as NBC's Will and Grace, have come back with very strong ratings. The premiere of the current season received a 3.0 rating in a key demo and more than 10 million viewers, according to CNN Money. Many are looking to Roseanne to usher in a newer perspective on politics in America. Roseanne Barr's character on the show portrays a Trump supporter who might be a little different than what most viewers would expect. The show's producers have been a little tight-lipped about how Barr's character on the show will deliver a more varied take on Trump's America, so it looks like those who want to know will just have to tune in and watch. The instant popularity of Roseanne in 2018 makes it pretty clear that America is hungry for a different kind of entertainment from the usual sludge Hollywood normally produces. In my opinion, people have become tired of the outrageous liberal ideology that saturates most network television shows. Only time will tell whether or not Hollywood gets it in regards to the rating results from Roseanne. One thing that is for certain is that more people in our country were inclined to tune in and watch something truly entertaining and funny versus the trashy 60 Minutes trumpet piece that fell short of its mark. I think it's an understatement that nearly every aspect of American life has become political. You can't even sit down and watch a football game anymore without seeing some overpaid thug kneeling as our national anthem is being played. Professional sports used to be a huge draw for America's blue-collar population, but now, it's being boycotted by millions. That is the new reality and the new atmosphere in which Roseanne is being relaunched, and my hope is that the show continues to see success.